Can anyone tell me why cyanide tastes so bitter?
Everyone knows that cyanide is really poisonous, and it appeared in many movies and series. So today, let's talk about cyanide. Cyanide is a chemical compound containing cyanyl group, and this group consists of a carbon atom triple bonded to a nitrogen atom. There are many compounds contain cyanyl group, but not all of them are very toxic. Organic cyanide are called nitriles. In nitriles, the cyanyl group is linked by a covalent bond to carbon. Nitriles generally do not release the cyanyl ion. But there are some inorganic cyanide easily release the anion, like sodium cyanide, potassium cyanide, and hydrogen cyanide. All of them are really dangerous. So, how does cyanide act in body and why it is so deadly? Cyanide likes to attach to the ferric. So, when it enters your body, it has two ways to choose. Bind to the ferric in the methemoglobin or bind to the ferric in the mitochondria. When you inhale a small amount of cyanide, cyanide will selectively combine with the ferric in the methemoglobin and form cymethemoglobin. Then it will be metabolized into thiocyanate by rodents in the liver and excreted through urine. All in all, you will be fine. But if you are exposed to enough doses of cyanide, it will be a different result. Cyanide will bind to ferric in the cytochrome C oxidase in electron transport chain in the mitochondria in your cell. So, the electron transport chain is broken, and the mitochondria cannot do respiration to create ATP. At this time, the concentration of lactic acid in the body will rise, and we will suffer from hypoxia and lactic acidosis. In short, you will be very dangerous. And a dog may die if he eats a few hundred milligrams of potassium cyanide. Also, if you inhale a few hundred ppm of hydrogen cyanide, it will be lethal. It is high toxic, easy to carry, and it can cause you to die quickly after being poisoned. So, during World War, it was often used to commit suicide.
Where will I find Ares? He's dead.
Cyanide.
Hydrogen cyanide is also used as a weapon in World War. In the famous Chicago Tylenol murders, the murderer randomly poisoned. Capsules in the victim's medicine bottle contained a large amount of potassium cyanide. In just a few days, 7 people died. In fact, cyanide is a natural product of certain plants and appears in many common foods, such as almonds, apple seeds, cherry seeds, millet, and cassava. These foods contain small amounts of cyanogenic glycosides. Under normal circumstances, cyanogenic glycoside cannot produce hydrogen cyanide, so there is no toxicity. However, when plants are eaten and chewed by animals, plant tissues are destroyed. Then, cyanogenic glycoside contact with enzymes and produce hydrogen cyanide, which can lead to poisoning of animals. However, cyanogenic glycoside will be destroyed by high temperature and lose their toxicity. So, we know that although cassava contains cyanogenic glycoside, bubbles made with cassava flour are not toxic. Apple seeds also contain a small amount of cyanide. If test paper turns blue, there is cyanide inside the bottle. Luckily, the hard sea coating can protect you from poisoning. If you eat whole apple seeds, they will pass through your digestive system relatively intact. In addition, you need to eat 150 seeds to reach the lethal dose, and you must chew and swallow them completely. By doing this, you may die. When you are exposed to any forms of cyanide, you might show the following symptoms: headache, dizziness, arrhythmia, seizures, and coma. And onset of symptoms may occur within a few minutes. Last but not least, there are some articles show that cyanide can cure cancer, but don't easily believe it until they are confirmed. This is the end of the video. Thanks for watching.